the secret no one ever told me is what I just gave you right there. Theory of audio EQing starts from the human hearing threshold. A human being can only hear from 20 hertz frequency wise to 20k hertz. So you see, if you go down to the bottom of span, you see on your left hand side is a 20 right there. Yeah, that's the lowest human can hear. Most people, as you grow older, the range narrows up. So if you go to the other extreme, you see 20k. You see that? Okay. Now, right there, that's the limitation of audio. The second limitation of audio is when you play any reproduction sound. You know, as we're talking right now, my voice is going into this microphone, converted to electrical signal, ones and zeros, go through this computer. The computer turns into ones and zeros again, and it sends it to you, and you hear it back through your headphone when the energy is being converted to mechanical energy with push and pull through your speakers. And the air create my sound. That's how sounds is created. So now the second limitation is when a reproduced sound is coming from a speaker. Now that speaker can also reproduce between 20 hertz to 20k hertz. And most of the time is one direction. Even though you may say, or other people may say, well, there's a two speaker, there's left and there's right. Yes, there's left and there's right, but the concept of stereo is an illusion because sound is actually one dimension. The only true stereo is what we hear in real life. So once you understand all the limitations, then that brings us to when you mixing, each element need to have their pockets, meaning from 20 hertz to 20k, you have to decide who's going to win each range of this frequency. Who's going to be from my 20 hertz to 100? Who's going to win from 100 to maybe 1k? I'm just giving you range. You don't have to be the exact. You have to kind of calculate who's going to be from 1k to 3k, who's going to be from 3k to 5k, 5k to 10k, 10k to 20k. You have to decide that who do I want to be in each spot, and who is determined by the composition. And what I mean by composition is when you have a music and a vocal, what's the most important element among all the elements you have in front of you? What's the most important thing? That's a quiz right there for you. In your tracks, let's say you have kick, bass, snare, hi-hat, piano, guitar, sing, vocal, lead vocal, background vocal, ad-libs, horn section. What's the most important? There you go. The lead vocal. So once you know that, so lead vocal is number one priority. Then you go to the second level. Who is the second most important guy after the lead vocal? Vocal usually carry the melody. So after the melody, which is the vocal, what's the next thing?
The snare.
Okay. I hope you don't mind that I'm quizzing you to kind of get your brain to start moving. After your vocal, the next important thing, instead of me giving the answer, how about we do it this way? Do you have any record that you can just pull into this track right now? Anything that sounds professional with the mixing that you love the sound. Produced by a record label, engineer, something popular.
Yeah, want me to play it?
Yes, play it. Now, the secret that no one ever told me, which I have to find it out, after many years of studying and research, is what I just gave you right there. Every time you mix, if you always put that in mind, you can't go wrong. Now, once you understand the hierarchy of importance and priority, now the next thing is to make sure these three most important elements have their place in your 20 to 20k. That's it. Once you figure that puzzle out and all these three elements have their spot and they come out clear between 20 hertz to 20k, that is it. Everything else, you can just put it behind those three guys.